is sponsored by Intermountain Healthcare and the Utah Department of Health.
Okay, for Check Your Health today, what happens when everyone isn't vaccinated? To help answer that question, we want to run through the facts with Rich Lakin here. He's with the Utah Department of Health, and a lot of people are talking numbers and stats, and what's the truth about vaccinations?
Well, I think the numbers come down, people are saying, we don't need to vaccinate like we used to. And what's important to remember is that we do. And a very prime example of that is we're starting to see more people outbreaks.
Measles,
measles
in the
across
Washington State area, Oregon?
and New York. Measles is a prime example. And before, back in 2000, we hardly saw any measles cases at all.
Right.
And so now that we're seeing exemptions increase, people who don't want to vaccinate their children, now we're starting to see these outbreaks more and more. There's a pretty close correlation to this, that the more people you do not vaccinate, the more likely we're going to start seeing these childhood diseases come back again.
And some people say measles, it's just itchy for a little while, but it can be deadly. 1 in 1,000?
Yeah, so CDC states that 1 to 2 of every 1,000 can die, and then 1 in 10 can have a serious complication. So when you're looking at the cost of the vaccine, which can run, insurance covers it, but let's say $70, okay, and that could be a high range. But if they get hospitalized, it's going to cost thousands of dollars. And so really this is a prevention effort to reduce costs and actually protect our children.
Well, basically the numbers started going down after that study came out in 1998, and that has been debunked for almost 2 decades now.
Yeah, for autism?
Yes.
Yeah.
That you can get autism from getting vaccinations.
Yeah, so that's been debunked several times, and that shouldn't even really be in the conversation
He lost
anymore.
his medical license, the guy that did the study, and you can't get, in fact, they just did another study that showed most of the kids who ended up having autism had not been vaccinated.
Correct.
In one section, I think it was of Sweden.
Yeah, so it's been debunked. But if people want to keep grasping on that idea, it's not true. It's non-science. Even the Autism Foundation states that it does not cause, that vaccinations do not cause autism.
Okay, big discussion up in our nation's capital as well. So Rich, thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Ron?